Hello everyone, Radar here with some more World of Tanks gameplay commentary. As you can see, I am in the good old T29. I would have to say this is my favorite heavy tank so far. I have gotten to the tier 8s for the Russians and German heavy tanks. And I'm looking forward to seeing what I get with the later tier American heavy tanks, though. From what I've seen of the higher tier heavy tanks for the Americans, they aren't all that impressive. Alright, so what we have here, I'm the top tier tank on my team. To top it off, I'm in my heavy tank. And the thing I've always kind of thought, about how you should be playing when you are top tier, you should be playing as the main Vanguard. Whatever you're going to be doing is going to set the tone for your team and what your team does. Noobs being the wild card. But if your team is half competent, they're going to try to situate themselves in the best possible, situation to engage the opposing team. As you can see, we already have contacts, some mediums, and there's a T29, but it's sitting back, and that's going to be a mistake for it. So I line up my first target, get a hit, try to get another lineup on them. I take a hit from the right flank, start falling back. As you can see, I have a tank destroyer and a light tank with me, but they're generally only going to push as far as I'm willing to push. That's, again, the large top tier heavy tanks, or whatever tank, sets the tone on how the battle's going to flow. And right now we have a shooting match. We got to get out of that. We don't want a shooting match. We want a constant push. So I just start pushing up. I clean up this E2, and then I turn to engage the VKDB, who's getting torn apart by the 122. As you can see, their T29 is wasting his time corner fighting, and you run into that quite a bit with top tier tanks, especially heavy tanks, kind of getting scared and corner fighting while the rest of the team is waiting for them to push up. And now he's tracked, he's getting completely destroyed, and basically as the last line defense for his team on the southeast side of the map, he's basically, he kind of failed his team in that regard. As you can see, my teammates are just rushing on through, having, a heyday here with the artillery and whatnot. The 122 is doing a good job of getting into proper positions to engage opposing tanks. Trying to get that T21, but no luck. At this point, my thoughts are to clear out the immediate area and start the cap, because as you can see on the northwest side, they completely pushed through. My teammates on that side could not hold them for too long, but that's not really their fault, because other than the T29 being on the southeast side fighting me, all their top tier tanks for the most part stayed together and pushed across the tracks in the northwest. Unfortunately for them, that is not going to be enough. Again, I'm keeping tabs on what that T21 is doing. He seems to be a smart player and will try to reset cap. And there he is there, but he's proving to be a bit too skittish. He probably should have at least tried to rush up and tag my tank on the flank and help reset a little bit. Now me and the 122 are watching for him. And now he's dead. And that battle is won. Again, when you're top tier, generally you're going to set the tone for the battle. Either you're going to be sitting back or pushing forward. the momentum of the battle generally is hedged upon what the large top-tier heavy tanks are doing. Thank you for watching this episode of World of Tanks Gameplay Commentary. Please like and subscribe, and expect more soon.